Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This is going to be a graphic novel review for Wolverine. Yeah, it's one of the first graphic novels for Wolverine by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. So, yeah, it's just called Wolverine. So, yeah. Before I begin, though, 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, for those who have yet to actually read this graphic novel and haven't already, or at least a story arc. For those who have yet to actually read it, stop the video, go check it out, and come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, starting now. So yeah, starting now. Okay, so for those who have yet to actually read this graphic novel and haven't already, or the story arc and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that never gave you a fair warning, because as usual I did. So yeah, this graphic novel contains issues 1 through 4 of Wolverine and numbers 172 and 173 of Uncanny X-Men, for those who prefer single issues. So yeah, as usual, quick synopsis, like statistics, and the rates. So basically, you have in this issue, or graphic novel, you have Wolverine, and he is getting married to. Actually, I forgot her name. So I'm gonna be completely honest. I forgot her name, but to this to an Asian lady. He's in Japan, so he's trying to get approval from the father, who seems to be kind of a douchebag. There's not the best image of the lady, but I don't know. Just the first one I found, that one right there. Yeah, it's not the best image of her, but whatever. So yeah, the father's kind of douchebag, and it seems like he's a major antagonist to Wolverine in this graphic novel story arc, whatever. So he kind of has to deal with that. Someone's sent to and they're getting married, and some of the X-Men come, and they're being hunted down. Some of them are being killed, or someone's attempting to kill them. None of them are actually dying. And yeah, and at the end, um yeah, and then also at the end, it seems like Wolverine might have broken up with um the lady, the girl, seemingly something like that. Broken up because she's like betraying him or something. So yeah, and also something pretty cool, which I didn't know they started off in this time. But Storm gets her. But Storm is also in this issue, and she has her current look, with the white mohawk, and she looks pretty cool right there, as we've come to know and seen her in the movies. And yeah, Storm. This is how she used to look like in the originally, which she also showed here. So yeah, pretty cool. It's very well written. I believe. In my opinion, it's pretty well written. I do like it. At times I do find it a bit slow, but who cares? Because I mean, it has to do with romance and stuff. Wolverine getting married and him kind of trying to settle into this new situation. So it kind of makes sense him trying to analyze him, seeing if he really wants to go through it. With all the troubles he also has to deal with. So I do like it for that. Putting Wolverine in awkward situation, somewhat somewhat mentally, I guess. So yeah. The art is pretty good in my opinion. Chris Claremont and Frank Miller, they're both amazing writers, and well, Chris Claremont's the writer, and Frank Miller is the cover artist or the artist. But, they do a pretty fantastic job in my opinion. They're some of the best known people in the comic book making community. Those who make comics, I guess. Best. Some of the more recognizable artists and writers of the comic books, or yeah, comic books as a whole. So yeah, it's pretty cool they actually decided to make this. Well, the actual issues, 1 through 4 of Wolverine, 172 and 173 of Uncanny X-Men. But they did a pretty good job. There were a few scenes to moments where it was kind of lagging on, in my opinion. I think plot wise, overall it's pretty interesting, a pretty entertaining read. Then definitely do check it out if you like Wolverine. Some of some of the stuff in this issue, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, some of the stuff in this graphic novel was incorporated into the movie The Wolverine, or Wolverine 2, the one that came out 2 years ago, I believe, in 2012, I believe. So yeah, definitely do read it if you want to get a bit more background information on that movie, and if you like the movie, read this. And if you like this graphic novel, watch the movie. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this graphic novel a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good nevertheless. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. So definitely do check that. Stay tuned for that. Check them all out. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. Comment down below on your thoughts on the graphic novel or story arc if you have read them. And besides that, yeah, besides that, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.